Good evening and welcome to the Schmidt podcast. I'm your host, Zach. Tonight I am joined by Tom McHugh, who is the Jarl of the Bigot Hof and frequent guest here on the Schmidt podcast. Tom is a Canadian nationalist and streamer, and I'll have him on in a second to talk about some Canadian politics and a bunch of other stuff. You can subscribe to the Schmidt Post on Substack for $5 a month or $50 for the year. Unfortunately, it's been an incredibly busy month and way more than I expected. Actually, had a couple things pop up. Anyway, so I'm quite behind on writing. So there will be no articles coming out this month on the Substack. I will have some ready to go in November. So sorry for those people that are expecting that. I know I have some kind of frequent readers there, so sorry to disappoint, but I got nothing coming out for you this month. And actually, in fact, like this whole year is just kind of flown by unexpected. I still feel like it should be June. Anyways, actually it was today my wife reminded me that my podcast has officially been on the air for 4 years now, which is kind of insane for me to even think. I've come a long way, had lots of pivots and just kind of reacting to the different directions of the way I wanted to take the show. And it was fun. It was a whole day. I knew some people in the crowd. It was good to see some people that I've only seen virtually. Guests that I've had on the show before and stuff like that. But I think there might be some clips coming out this week. So follow me on Twitter if you want to see. I will for sure be reposting my speeches and stuff like that and things that I was talking about. So, the event was basically all about how we can move forward in a more sovereign matter. And there was kind of like lots of focus on the East-West divide within this country and definitely Western separatism as well. But there's some incredibly interesting speakers as well. And from what I understand, they're going to be doing another one. So I'm not sure when, but I'm definitely excited if I get the opportunity to speak there again. But anyways, yeah, I was thankful for the opportunity. And yeah, it was a fun day. The other speaking event that I was supposed to be doing, which is would have been this weekend, I was kind of again, I kind of spent a lot of time prepping, but unfortunately, I had the Born Free needed to be postponed until the springtime. So hopefully, I'll be able to speak at it again. The ticket numbers, to my understanding, just weren't where they needed to be, and figured the springtime would be a better opportunity to get people out. So I'll have a free weekend this weekend, and which is perfect because I definitely am far behind on lots of my outside chores and things I needed to get done and sorted out before winter comes, and I just become more of a shut-in. So I'm kind of excited to have a weekend of work, as kind of lame as that sounds. But anyways, if this is your first time checking out my show, thank you so much for taking the time out of your evening to watch the stream. And if you like what you hear, please subscribe and share the show with your friends. And now I'm going to bring on Tom McHugh. Good evening. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Yeah, we're double streaming, so it's all everything's also available on Tom's as well. So, anyways, do you wanna you wanna take a quick second to introduce yourself, and then we'll kinda get into, just chit-chatting? Hmm. Yeah, go for it, go for it. That's weird. We'll figure out some I thought this was gonna be a, like, workout just completely seamless and just go, and then we could have it on both channels, and it would just work, but yeah, that was actually fuck. Technical difficulties is been, like, the name of my game for, um, this past weekend anyways.